All right, welcome everyone. We're going to go ahead and get started. Okay, so this is a new series that we're doing. If you're not aware, we're going to do time and time again, quick little 15 minute sessions to give you guys quick snapshots on all of our different product and services. What I'm here to feature with you guys is the commercial member to member platform. I'm going to go through three different features in today's session, including how to broadcast, letting other commercial agents know whenever you have a want and need. But I also want to make sure that I mention, I'm going to put this into chat just real quick. There is an expanded version of this training, a condensed version of this training. I just put it into chat for the full version of the commercial member to member video. Okay. Now, what is commercial member to member, just in case you don't know what it is? Commercial member to member is an exclusive service that commercial agents get access to as being a member of the Miami board, or residential and commercial members have. If they are dual members, they can jump directly into the gateway. And when you access the gateway, when you're a commercial member, you do have the ability to switch your home dashboard into your commercial dashboard to see additional content. What we're going to go through is the commercial member to member platform. Again, I'm going to explain what it is in just a moment, but I also want to make sure I mention that if you are a paying member of commercial, please make sure that you know about the home button where you can switch it to your commercial dashboard, because there's a lot of great stuff in here, including directly from the state of Florida's municipal code, where we can look up and learn zoning districts, use codes for commercial property and residential properties, setbacks for developers that are looking to build in different cities, municipalities, as well as through county. We can look that up here using Municode. There's other amazing benefits for commercial members also, including industrial news, including statistical data for all of the top type of commercial properties that are selling here in South Florida, including international reports, and a due diligence checklist, including when you're doing your phase one, phase two. We have that located right here. Absolutely included within your member benefits. Okay, what we're going to go into though is the commercial member to member platform. Okay, what we're going to look at is how to set up your account and also how to look for listings available within this platform that you might not find anywhere else. The strongest reason why, if you're a commercial agent, why you really want to use this platform is you can create a broadcast whenever you have maybe a want need for a commercial buyer, or you could create also a broadcast in order to let all commercial agents know if you have maybe a listing for sale as well as for lease. Okay, first thing I want my commercial agents to know is we do have the ability to receive emails when other commercial agents are selling things, as well as also letting us know if they have a buyer that has a very specific need. And some agents don't like to get an email each and every time a broadcast is created by each individual agent. Some agents like to get one email digest of all of the commercial notifications. So the very first thing that I want to make sure you guys know about is over here in the top right corner where you see hello, your name. If you click that, that's going to take you directly into a menu where you can update your profile. Okay. Now, when you update your profile and you click this button, you have the ability to double check your account details. All right. And if you create a broadcast letting all agents know that maybe you have a commercial property that's available for sale or for lease, very, very important that you have your photo appear inside of that broadcast. If you did not know, in order for your photo to appear inside of the commercial member to member platform, you do have to go into Matrix. You do have to go into Matrix. you click on the Add and Edit button right here inside of Matrix. In order for your agent image to show up inside of the commercial member-to-member profile system, agent search, as well as when you have a listing, you're going to go here under roster, you enter your ID, you click on edit, you click on manage photos, and within Matrix, in order for you to have a photo to appear inside of the commercial member-to-member platform, you'll need to browse through your computer, upload the photo, certify and save. So it saves within the platform, so it shows up inside of your commercial member-to-member account. Now, I did mention also agents that use commercial member-to-member, sometimes they do want to have one email when it comes to all of the different listing opportunities or broadcast notices. And some agents want to have individual emails each and every time an agent makes a broadcast. So right here where you see email preferences, this is where you get to decide if you do want to receive emails from other agents when it comes to potential commercial opportunities. If you do, you would click on yes. If you don't, you would select no. And then further down, if you do want to receive emails, this little button right here will allow you to receive real-time emails. Again, individual emails when it comes to agents requesting and creating broadcasts, or you can get one email, a daily digest that includes all of those broadcasts that agents have created on that day. Okay, so let's repeat that one more time. Where can we go to find that? We go right up here in the top right corner where you see your name, and then you go here to update profile. And then this is where we add our preferred email preferences. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the main dashboard. And the next thing that I want to cover, again, this is a quick 15-minute session. Where we're going to go next is the listing section. Okay, now, very important before I go into the listing section that I mention this. Um, if you ever have a potential commercial buyer or a tenant needing to move into a commercial property, if you're looking for that commercial listing in Matrix, RPR, or other third-party websites, and you cannot find that listing for that customer, go inside of the commercial member-to-member system, consider looking at the listings, or consider creating a broadcast so you can let other agents know when you have a buyer or tenant when they have a need. Okay. Why do I say that? The listing section here, you might find listings inside of the commercial member-to-member platform that you might not find anywhere else. Okay, so as soon as you access this menu, you do have the ability to jump directly into a listing search. This will allow you to jump directly into the system. Easiest way to find commercial listings is using, I would say, the map. You can go right into the map. I am going to also show you how to search using filters as well. And then this will give you live opportunities all across South Florida where you can jump directly into the listing details to see what is available for sale or for lease, including also looking at business brokerage sales as well, where the owner of a business is also selling their business along with the potential license and trade name. Okay, that's one way to search. Okay, the other way within the menu, let's just go back to the main menu, is also if you go into the listings menu, you have this little search bar where you can go into any cities or locations. You just simply enter the area you want to search for that potential commercial customer, and then that's going to give you inside of that area from a bird's eye view all of the available listings there inside of the area. Okay. Also, you can click into the listing. That's going to allow you to see all of the photos that are part of that potential acquisition, including a breakdown on what is for sale, as well as the structure types, the listing agent's information, should you want to follow up for your buyer or tenant, the location. as we can see. And the other amazing part of this whole session is I can confirm zoning, lot square footage. And if I want to, for example, download this information, view any attachments associated with this deal, I could go right here to see if there's any attachments. This will provide us with a PDF if there is any attachments that we can download and view directly from the agent. Okay. Another amazing benefit within the search platform is right here. We can add this to a calendar should we want to follow up with the agent later. I could also email a PDF of this exact property directly to a buyer or seller as well, clicking the little download button. That will allow me to email it from the commercial member to member platform. I can enter address or use the public lookup that we have here. And I could also add a subject and message and then send this exact property to a potential buyer or seller. Okay, now the other thing I want to make sure that you know how to do is how to create a broadcast. Okay, I had a couple of people come in here after we got started, and they may have missed this little detail. This is a 15-minute session. I do have a video that goes over all of this within an hour. So I'm just going to go ahead and real quick before we continue to go, I'm going to jump directly into our links here. And I'm going to give you guys the full version of what we're going through today, a full hour-long video that goes over everything. So you can follow up with this in just a little while. All right. Okay. Now, if you want to create a broadcast to let all commercial agents know if you have something available for sale or for lease that is commercial, you also want to make sure that you visit the commercial MLS rules. Right here, there's a little M2M rule book there that's also included within the video if you watch it. And once you go through the rules and regulations and you're ready to create that broadcast, you go right over here. Again, the other reason why I would suggest that other agents create broadcasts is if you're ever working with a buyer, they're looking at maybe a warehouse. Again, you can't find it anywhere. Create a broadcast. I guarantee there's likely agents that are commercial members that have maybe an off-market deal, they can follow up with you and let you know if they have something available for sale as well as for lease. But for this example, I'm going to go into the broadcast and we're going to create a little broadcast. We're selling, in this little example, an office building. Okay, so I'm going to go right here into the system under subject. I'm going to put listing office building available in the Doral area. Okay. And then from there, I can enter a description, including photos of what I'm looking to sell. Okay. So, real quick, I'm going to go directly into my description. I did pre-write this. I'm going to go ahead and load this directly into the description here. So that's going to mention that this is a prime Doral office investment opportunity, 200,000 square foot, 30 individual suites included, with a breakdown of the individual options available per use, located near the Miami International Airport. So I did put here a little description. All right. And if, for whatever reason, if I also maybe listed this property in Matrix or maybe LoopNet or Brevitas, there is a little button over here where we see link, where I can enter a link of where maybe I have this property listed elsewhere. So I'm just going to do this real quick. All right. As the display text. All right. I'm going to click on OK. That's going to add an extra link inside of this broadcast where if I have a listing page, I can include that there. If I want to show all of the active inventory that I may have, I can include a link using the little link icon. Okay, this link icon though does other things. If I want to also upload a photo, and make it clickable with inside of the broadcast, I can upload it. I can include the link type, click on OK. That's going to add a link just clickable of the photo that I uploaded. Another thing that commercial agents do is they may want to, inside of the email broadcast, they may not want a link of the photos of the unit. There is a way towards the very bottom, right here under attachments, where if you want inside of the email a photo of what's for sale, you can add it here as an attachment. You can even move it once it's uploaded inside of the broadcast. That way, once you're ready to send it, you have all of your information filled out, all of the important information pertinent to the transaction. There's different ways to add links as well as photos. And yes, you can add multiple photos there inside of that email broadcast. Once it looks good, once it matches exactly what you want to broadcast, you simply click on the Save Message button. All right, we're just going to give the Wi-Fi a moment to update. All right, and then from there, this is going to be our last chance to double check to make sure that the broadcast looks exactly how we want. And then from here, this is where I schedule when the email is going to go out and distributed to all commercial agents. So if I click on the calendar, for example, maybe I don't want the broadcast to be sent today, I can click a date of my choosing, as well as a time that I want the broadcast to be sent, the exact time. I click on done. And then once I'm ready for this broadcast to be sent, I click on schedule. That's going to send it out again based on the time and date that I selected. Okay. All right. Thank you guys so much for your time. Again, these are quick little 15-minute sessions, but I want to recap what we did in today's session. We did go directly into your preferences under the update profile section where you can schedule and select how often you receive emails from the commercial member to member platform. We also discussed in order for your photo to appear, should an agent look for you inside of the commercial member to member system? Under professionals, we discussed under the add and edit option how to upload your photo so that it appears inside of the MLS. All right. We also discussed in today's quick 15-minute session how to look at attachments, how to look for listings, and we also discussed how to look up broadcasts. Also, just one more time, because this is a quick 15-minute session, I did put into chat the full version of today's class, the commercial member to member video, where it breaks down everything that we discussed, but in a shorter, easier to digest option. Okay, Sabrina did ask a great question. Could you quickly show how to switch between commercial and regular MLS? Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, very important that I mention this. All right, so soon as you typically log into the dashboard, you go into the main home menu. But if you want to see all of your commercial, and you are a commercial member, and you want to see all of your commercial product and services, go right here to commercial. That's going to show you not just the commercial member to member platform, but it's also going to show you Infinity as well, a beautiful due diligence checklist, Muni code through the state of Florida, where you can get zoning details, how you can learn your zoning districts, access the CompStack in order to create comparables for commercial properties, CREOP as well, that will help you create demographical reports and charts and graphs for commercial deals and other amazing commercial benefits. All right, guys, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Look forward to seeing you guys next time. All right.